I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P, and a lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
All right, let's try one more time. Let's go again. All right, everybody's favorite part of the show, the intro. There we go, back at it. So many things that I do, I always forget to hit refresh. But welcome to the program. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in. Have a seat, sit down, don't touch nothing. Welcome to Lamont King's All Fun and Games, the Friday edition, 6 p.m. East Coast time. Something like a podcast, but not actually that, because we do it live. It's a live show. Don't trip. Unlike anything that you could experience out there that's on at this time. So we appreciate you making this choice. Celebrity guests, trending topics, hilarious commentary, and also interesting people all rolled into one. You never know. Man, the homie John Watson, he's on working remotely. He's on location. We should be hearing from him very, very soon. But until then, I put the link to join the show in the chat. Welcome. Come on in. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Oh, yeah. Loud and clear. All right. Good. Welcome. First timers. What up? And for all you day oneers, this is for you. Let me do this. That's for you. What's up, family? I was trying to wait for John to come so we could, kind of recap Foolishness Friday in DC. But as they say, when you go on a good trip, DC owes me nothing. DC owes me nothing, which is kind of odd because I'm right here. So it's like, you don't have to owe me anything. I'm not leaving. But the crowd that came, Foolishness Friday live, you guys, chef's kiss. You don't owe me nothing. We'll talk about it a little bit later, as well as a few other things, and hopefully we'll get some firsthand account. I see a couple people in the chat that were definitely in the building, so feel free I even got a chance to take a photo, a cameo with our West Coast contributor. Haynes was in the building. We got a chance. The whole team took a picture with the legendary Haynes from Las Vegas. And I saw Jay lead up front again in the same seat that she was in New York. Appreciate you. You know, let's see here. Okay, reading it. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, first off, while we're here, I don't know if you could just see that someone made Julia in Northern Virginia. She made this hoodie, which is amazing. Look at this. Foolishness Friday is on the road, and it is very, wait a minute, Foolishness Friday, and it is very, and on the back it says successful. So I like it. Speak it into existence. Put it on clothes. You want to make a statement, you want to etch yourself into history, put it on some clothes. So that way you can take, that's what they say at that moment when it all crumbles. And I'm standing there at the what's a dramatic word? I'm at the threshold. And it's like you could beat me down, my Derek Luke moment. You can beat me down. I'm still standing. I'm still here. You could take everything from me, but you can't take this hoodie. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like when I put this on. Yeah, you can't take the hoodie. The hoodie stays. The hoodie got my daddy blood on it. You know what I'm saying? But no, shout out to Julie. I appreciate it. Amazing. She made some stuff for, well, we found out on Karen Hunter show, she made some stuff for the whole team, right? And it was her family. I think she said her daughter or niece or something like this. So this is what they did in the crib with like the press. You know what I mean? The one of those type deals. So this was what you have for Karen. If y'all could read that. Changes we go through and something about freedom or other, you know. It will forever be worth it. Man, changes we go through for freedom. Yeah. Amazing. First, in case you trademark this, Atlanta will be nice. How can we order the Foolishness Friday hoodies? Well. Great question. There are no Foolishness Fridays. This was made for me. This is a custom job. However, there's an amount of merchandising that, you know, on the drawing board, it's going to happen. So stay tuned. Let's see. Okay, let's check in and see if John's here. I think John is here. And I want to talk to veterans too. Can I line some veterans up? If you served, or if you got a great story about somebody who served, I would love to hear it. I feel like, you know, Black people got a special relationship with the military, U.S. military, many of us. And times like these, you never, you know, especially all the changes that Americans are going through, even now. I'm not going to say rarely, I'm not going to generalize, but I don't necessarily hear favorable conversations from veterans about their time in the military. I don't. I'm sure there are. So I would love to hear from you. The link is in the chat. We're honoring veterans, saluting, among other things. And shout out to A Cutie Pie, who was there too, front and center. Got real interactive in the show. And that's the type of show it was on Sunday, real interactive, you know. And if you're sitting up front, here's the thing, you're sitting up front, you're bound to be a part of the show in a good way. In a good way, though. You know what I mean? People come talk to you, and, hey, and you like, hey, and then next thing you know, you're part of the dialogue. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me see if let's try that. Can you hear? Are you there, John Watson?
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
hey, en route, but
Are you on your motor?
I'm en route. I'm dying to participate.
Okay, you on it sounds like you're on a motorcycle or in a slingshot, if you will.
But maybe I'm to be construed as such.
Oh, okay. All right. Welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen. John Watson, who was the technical producer at Foolishness Friday live this Sunday. I was waiting for you to get on so we can kind of recap and kind of really, you know, do like an analysis of play-by-play.
A deep dive, if you will.
Peel the layers back. It was awesome.
Yes.
I mean, it was awesome. It just it hit, if you will.
It was Then New
Oh,
York, it was then New York.
it was what
It
in
was
New
all
York?
around outstanding, bigger and blacker. If it's
Bigger and blacker than New York. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because so we had, I don't even know where you want to start with the lineup, the on smash, because now we're involving Netflix featured artists.
Correct.
We're gonna talk about the surprise guests. Are we gonna talk about audience? I mean, the stature of the caliber of people who was all the time. You had the doctor section, Dr. Carr and the other doctors that were in the audience, the Karen fans, the Lamont Dante Go Live fans, if you will. I mean, not for nothing, but I mean my little buddy wanted to take a picture or two. It was a mishmash mashup. Good people. So I don't know where you want to start.
Well, let's. So I see Haynes, our West Coast contributor. I think he's returned to the West Coast. I see. Let me line up this
Ready
phone.
to connect. Click connect to show now.
Bear with me. It's a live show. Don't trip. So I'm bringing the phones up.
You are connected as the host.
There we go.
Welcome, host.
All right.
You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Call-in Studio web interface.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Got it.
Audio recording.
All right.
On. Dual channel.
All right. All right. So the number is on the screen. The number, yes, that's that. Oh, and then I do that, and then he jumps on video link. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what's good with you, Haynes? Welcome to the program. What's good with you? Oh, you gotta unmute. You gotta unmute. Yeah, there we go. I hear you now.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. What's good with you, Haynes? You look the same, man. You look like you do in person, man.
I'm glad to hear it. Man, y'all look. I had to call and give you props, man. Together, entertaining, man. Lovely crowd. They, man, you got a lot of love in the city. Weekend, man.
Yeah.
Hunter was kind of quiet, at least compared to, but man, y'all did your thing. It was a comedy show.
Yeah. It was definitely that. You breaking up a little bit. Your G's is low. Yeah, you breaking up a little bit. You going in and out, chopping, screwing and chopping.
It was very complimentary.
How about now?
Yeah, there we go. That should be better. Yeah. But so you were on. So give the full story. You were on the East Coast for some some significant family business, and you just happened to breeze through because it was in your proximity, which is a big deal. I clap for that. But you had
say it again.
I say you was on the East Coast for a significant family situation, and you breezed down. You got family that's shining out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, proud of that cat. My football up in New Jersey at Princeton, getting ready to graduate, sociology major, minor in entrepreneurship, trying to do some social. I gotta get him to break it down to me again.
Yeah.
And my folks, my parents are always so we had a good time at the tour of the campus and all the history. I had to come through.
Yeah.
Mom said, I said, "Oh, foolishness Friday," and then I got to know he's like my brother. We've known each other for a good probably.
Hey, do this real quick. You still chopping? Hey, call the number. Let's see if that'll work better.
Yeah, you got to put that
right.
tinfoil cap back on
because I'm translating, but I know everybody who can't necessarily speak Haynes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like I know what he means, but I already had it.
Yeah, but on the low, your phone's doing the same thing too. So I don't know what's going on with y'all.
Maybe it's the universe. Then maybe it's just the universe.
Yours is better than his though. Pause. So yeah. So yeah, but now it was good to see all the people. Quite a few people that just, what I thought was interesting. So let's back up. So Friday, we went to Saturday. Is that you? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reset that because I don't like how that sounded. All right, let's see who this is. Let's go back. All right, here we go. Let's bring Haynes back on. Okay, there we go. That sounds clear.
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Let's go.
All right, so your brother is a star something or other at Princeton.
He's a contributor.
Okay.
He's a West Coast contributor.
Yeah.
I can't front on him, but he gets on the field.
Okay. Yeah.
Made a tackle. I got to see him make a tackle.
Okay. There it is.
Linebacker, outside linebacker.
Yeah.
And leader on the team.
Yeah.
Because he's a senior, so they out there doing their thing, man. Undefeated.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was telling y'all, I got to see a win. It was a close game, 3-point game. Other team scored a touchdown to cut it. Then it was an onside kick. So it was a great thing. And then, man, getting to hang out with Moms. Moms lives in San Diego, so I don't get to see her all the time. And she rode down with me and came to the show. And so we were just chopping it up the whole time.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. That's a weekend right there. Yeah.
Oh man, the family always kind of recharged me. I came back smiling and laughing, thinking about the whole weekend, man. It was great. Beautiful thing, man. You pat yourself on the back. Everyone involved, the whole team, man, did a great thing. Beautiful to see Black people out there, man, getting along. Nobody banged on me.
Right.
Nobody, I don't know what y'all do out there. That neighborhood was a little rough.
Yeah, nobody tried you. Nobody pressed you. Yeah.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah.
That little area was popping though.
So that area historically is sketch. They have some new residential living over there, but they have some old venues, and people like to patronize the old venues. And so, you got a couple the DC soup kitchen is over there, and a couple homeless shelters, and then you have the parties. And so that's what leaving there. That's what you experienced on your way to your car. That's what you experienced. So yeah, that's Ivy City.
Was the after party at Kick Your Axe?
Nah, no.
Y'all didn't go over there?
No, we didn't. What is it? Axe throwing, or what is it called? Oh, kick axe throwing. Yeah.
Kick axe.
Yeah, it's a different demographic. It's a different demographic than what we were.
But all in the same area.
Yeah, it is. So yeah. But it's cool. It just, the look, a lot of times the venue doesn't match the block that it's on. And so that was
straight.
Yeah, but it was cool. Yeah, it wasn't super hood. It was just a little grimy.
Hey, let me ask you this. Did you go over to the reparations rally?
No, I heard about it. I was
Saturday.
I didn't get a chance to. I wanted to go over there and meet up with Tariq Nasheed and pick his brain a little bit, but I didn't get a chance to. Didn't get a chance.
How about John? Did John go over there for a stand-up or some footage?
Nah, probably not. I would assume not. I heard it was a decent turnout, though. I mean, decent.
Yep.
Keyword decent. But that conversation.
They did their thing, man.
Yeah. You heard about it, or you got a recap?
I listened to it on YouTube. And it was just kind of rah-rah. I wasn't really, I don't want to hate on them. I kind of stopped listening to them. But since I was going to be in the area, I started listening to the build-up.
Yeah.
And I did listen to the rally. I'm not going to hate on them, but I don't see them really. They don't have any politicians. And hating on all the politicians.
Yeah, traction is the operative word. There's no traction whatsoever.
Right.
It's a lot of voices. And a lot of them make good sense. They're saying rational stuff. It just there's no. I don't know what it is there, but there is no traction. And there was so much infighting leading up that I was really tuned out, or turned off because of that. So you catch the Clubhouse, right? You go to one of those live streams. I jump in there and they get to arguing. And then I'm like, this is counterproductive. And then maybe 2 weeks leading up, Tariq was really lashing out, the whole tethers and
your boy.
Yeah, Pan-Africans versus the FBAs. And I'm like, if any reparations conversation is going to take place on a bigger scale, like the labeling and the infighting is not going to help it whatsoever. It's just not going to help it.
Not at all.
Yeah, it's not going to help it.
The execution is what the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
They're building up, but executing on the whole thing and keeping the beef going with Roland and all the smarter people with all the connects is not a good idea.
Right. And Roland, I saw that they was taking shots, and it's like you said, like at some point you're gonna need Roland. So So why not?
Brilliant resource.
Yeah.
Brilliant political resource.
Whether he agrees or not, but if you in a space on social media and you shitting on me openly, then it's gonna go different when it comes time for you to need me. It's gonna go different.
Man.
So
I think it was Brother Kaba that he spoke and he said he had the crowd. It was kind of call and response with whatever he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got to the part where he said he wanted to honor like in Cobra and Narc, and it got quiet because I know just from hearing scattered shows that they not really rocking with them. They've alienated them too. They alienated ADOS had alienated them a long time ago. So it's it is what
it's just a lot of factions and classes and so now you call a rally and 2,000 people show up, where if you found a way to mob and unify, maybe it would look different. And we're getting a master class in unity from these people that are taking down Kyrie Irving. Like they're giving you the blueprint that this is how you stand together. So
right. Absolutely.
Yeah. So we shall see. But it was good meeting you, and I'm glad you were able to make it out and enjoy yourself. And thanks for kicking off the Q&A, for starting off the Q&A as well.
Sir.
Yeah. You said what?
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna leave it at that, but all right, Hayes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay then.
So let's see here. Yeah, he kicked off the Q&A, and it didn't necessarily go the way that he might have thought it went, but All right, so as we continue the conversation, looking for veterans right now. Check in, veterans, check in. I see SP Nola said his time in the military, I'd love to hear about it, was good. It's favorable to you. So that's awesome. And yes, the City Winery is the old dream, the legendary dream. The legendary establishment known as. Oh, hey, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen.
Saturday Night Live. Hey,
it's a live show.
Saturday Night Live, when you just slide into the seat, like, hey.
Kenan Thompson on the news.
Yeah, on the news. What's happening?
What's up with you?
What's good?
Let's see here. Let's make sure we get this all
right. Yes.
situated.
All right, there we go. That's good enough. There we go.
That is.
What's happening?
Good to see you, brethren. What's the storm is out there? They said it's a storm out there. Yeah.
There's a lot of Wakandan traffic.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah. A lot of that.
And sometimes the work can be a bear.
Have you said? Oh, not work. Work is in there too.
Work was in there also.
That's ass.
Yeah.
Who does that?
It's been a day.
Who's working?
Had to work on a Friday. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. You're not.
Hey,
the whole time.
Even better. Look, see,
the whole
say
time.
it all over again. Yeah. So it's Wakandan traffic and
then
work.
Yeah.
Rain.
Who's doing that? Who works?
Me.
Oh.
Okay. Apparently me.
Did you see the movie?
I saw it.
You saw the Wakanda Forever?
Yes.
When? I just saw you.
Huh? I saw it today.
Oh, okay.
Way early. I caught the early show.
I was about to say, while you're working,
I caught the blue plate. I caught the blue plate special.
Oh,
the early crowd.
So I'm seeing mixed reviews, and which
really?
I don't buy into.
No,
so that's not going to sway.
No.
But I've been seeing people. Oh, it's too long. Oh, it's not as good as the first one. Oh, it's.
I will say, fully get your ablutions and evacuate.
What is that? I don't even know what that means.
Just pee, poop,
Do everything because it's
empty out before
empty all the way out.
Make it empty.
Empty all the way out. Don't drink nothing. A good 45 minutes. If you're over the age of 37, just don't drink nothing an hour before the movie.
Get your bowels in order.
Yeah, get your bowels and your urinary tracts in order.
So wait a minute, you're not a popcorn and hot dog and soda guy? You don't sit there and
I don't typically eat at the movies.
I don't either, but I gotta have the popcorn.
I don't like the gouging. I don't like the gouging.
I gotta have the popcorn.
I don't like the gouging.
I bring everything else, but I just
I'm that guy. I get to pulling stuff out. Oh, I got snacks in my pocket. Anybody want some candy?
Well, no, not snacks. Chicken.
Yeah,
chicken. My mother
pull a whole biscuit out my pocket.
My mother used to send us to the Dollar Theater in Riverdale, Maryland, with fried chicken in brown paper bag.
Yes, I'm here for all of that. Yes, but no, not this go round. But no. I saw the runtime before I left, and I was like, nah, that 2 hours and 40. I'm
just 240 though. I mean,
that 240.
Malcolm X was like 220. Ali was like
Malcolm X had an intermission when you saw it the first time.
It did.
Remember that?
Oh, it did.
Yes.
It surely did.
It had an intermission.
Ali was long.
Dog.
Endgame. They say Endgame and Infinity Wars were both longer than this.
Were they?
Yeah. So
maybe by seconds.
So these complaints are unwarranted.
But I mean, I probably had the same thought process when I saw those also. I was like, we
oh yeah.
You know, I got to.
And then again, I watched those at home. So
shit, is that
okay? Well, then that's.
But
fair.
no, it was great. It was fantastic. Anybody that tells you otherwise is
okay. Good. I like to hear that. I like to hear that.
No, it's great.
How does it now? We've made commentary about Woman King and all that. Woman King, Wakanda Forever.
Well, I mean,
they're different movies.
Yeah, that's like.
But if you just came home and you throwing one on, which one you throwing on?
I'm throwing on Wakanda Forever because if you're a fan of Marvel movies, it's another continuing story that
so it fits.
You'll watch over and over again. Like Woman King, I can go watch that and I'm like, maybe I should go read the book, do some more research.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I
story.
did that. Great
awesome.
story.
Yeah.
Let me see what was real as opposed to
Endgame and Ultron and all that. When they come on, I'm
there.
watching.
You're there. You're watching it, right?
Civil War. I'm just watching.
Yes, and that's this Wakanda Forever. This is going to. Oh, it's up there.
So it has punchlines and
yes
references
and it brought back a good solid Marvel movie that's not like they started making them goofy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They started making them a little too goofy.
The Thors and kind of goofy, yeah.
Even with the last, what's his name? Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is goofy.
Goofy and weird.
All Spider-Mans are goofy.
All Spider-Man are goofy.
Fight me. I don't care.
No, they're goofy.
I hate the Spider-Mans.
Ever since Endgame, it was like, all right, let's goof it up.
Let's give it up.
Yeah. And I'm like, but they brought back a good solid.
Okay.
It's funny in parts where it needs you.
Yeah.
It's highly intense. Because they got to transition from.
Yeah,
so I'm not gonna give nothing away, but they got to transition.
Yeah, no, I hear it's a real tearjerker in the beginning. Yeah, it's a little choker. I
took my firstborn.
Yeah,
she couldn't. She's lost it.
Oh, she lost it
several times.
Oh, several.
Lost it.
Wow. Okay,
but it was good. It was real good. It was real good.
So the themes are they some similar? Black American, Black American.
Oh, the symbolism.
Oh, I like that. I'm excited. Yeah,
the symbolism.
Okay,
will really when you really during the movie, you're like,
okay,
yeah, like what you did there.
Yeah,
nice, lots of symbolism. Like in the beginning, I can't see. It's hard to have a conversation.
Well, just don't spoil.
I don't want to spoil.
Yeah,
I don't want to spoil.
Just don't. Yeah,
I'm not going to
say what you're going to say, but just
But I'm just telling you right now.
Yeah.
There are moments throughout the movie where you go, yeah,
okay,
like that.
Is there a moment that gets the full on applause?
Oh, at the end, everybody.
No, I mean throughout.
No, there's not one of those moments.
Yeah.
The
clap is no.
There's some moments for sure where if the crowd was just quietly enjoying it, something sparked an audible reaction of I know that is right.
Oh yeah,
that type of thing. That type of thing. But it wasn't like a loud whatever audience. But there were some moments where people just couldn't help but say something when something happened. But the only audible real applause was for sure at the end. But it was I mean, chef's Kiss, well done.
Yeah, okay.
Well done.
Coogler.
Well done.
Coogler's last movie in Hollywood.
Oh, is that what it is?
Salute.
No,
I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. Nah.
Salute.
Nah, he's got something else in him.
It's super black. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. You've done enough.
Yes, thank you. Right.
Okay.
Oh, no. It was
Go back to Creed and all that other stuff.
Everything about it was
It's
like
black.
Yeah, it was black. It was black.
Okay, that's good to hear.
The you know, whatever the rivalry, the villain, if you will, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, just everything. Just
I saw the villain, and it's funny that you said that because in the promo run, he's really checking. I saw him on like Fox 5 Morning.
Mm-hmm.
He's checking interviewers.
Really?
He's like, it's not necessarily a villain.
He's not. That's why I challenge myself to say villain. He's the adversary.
But he was like, and it's just like Killmonger. Because everybody, the Black Americans, identify with Killmonger.
I can't. It's so hard to have this conversation without having seen. But I'm just telling you, you're with him. You're like you're with him even more than you are, or if you were with Killmonger. Okay. You could literally take a side and go, nah.
Get all that shit. Go in there and get all that shit.
I'm feeling it's so good, so good.
Oh, that's good. All right,
so good. I wish. In the movie there, or prior to, there was a preview for Avatar.
Okay.
Which I just refused to go and pay money to go see.
Why?
Because the first one was Cowboys and Indians.
It was good and goofy though.
Yeah, but it was Cowboys and Indians. It was
groundbreaking.
Well, the CGI was groundbreaking.
Yeah, that's what
which is not groundbreaking anymore. Which is also why it doesn't make it as fascinating.
Exactly.
Because quite frankly, whatever they did for Wakanda Forever stands up against whatever Avatar's talking about.
Oh well, yeah. Well, like you said, it was new then.
But I'm just talking about the storyline of Avatar.
Oh, definitely.
The white man comes in.
Yeah,
messes with
and it was so flagrant. Too.
Yeah. It was like I'm like, So
when I saw it, but I like the ethereal, the spiritual aspect of the first one. Like at the end, it was very complicated. That was a very complicated and heady notion of him plugging in and staying there and making that choice.
Yeah.
I was like, I would love to see what the follow-up is. So I would watch it, or I plan on seeing it just because of that.
I'll watch it at home.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I was talking about anything different.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'll watch it at home.
That's where I watch all my movies.
Yes, exactly.
But I'll go to the theater. Don't get it twisted. For the Black Panther 2.
Yes. Must do. Yeah. I went and I made the best effort I could to see it this weekend so they can get that.
You get that money.
Yeah.
But it's gonna get it.
Oh, I know, but I just want to. It's like voting.
Sure.
Either early or whatever. But I can say I did it on that day. That type of thing. Yeah.
It makes you feel a little more special.
Feel a little more special. Yeah.
Secondly, speaking of voting in Georgia, man, is there some Georgians in this chat? Cause what are y'all doing?
If drop the ball was a state,
jeez, it shouldn't be this close.
It's so bad because it shouldn't be this close, right?
It should not be this close.
But it's obviously you got some turmoil and trepidation because if the governor essentially ran away with it.
Yeah.
Right? Because he had 52 or 50 something, percent of the vote. Right. So that's considered a marginal success as opposed to he just made it.
Right.
Which means Herschel should have just I was gonna get this ball and keep running balls because I got he should have had it. He should have had it.
Yeah, you would think.
For the fact that the governor couldn't get enough of his people to go with Herschel.
There was some more layers with the Kemp Abrams thing. There was the whole Killer Mike piece, and there was the whole at the last minute she pissed off a lot of people. That's the thing about politics. When you look back through history, it's one little small decision you make on the campaign trail, and then it just carves out the course of your history.
Didn't Killer Mike?
He was saying how Kemp had basically more tangibles laid out than Abrams, but Abrams went with the whole abortion is a needed thing in the Black community, right? And I get what she was saying, and I don't know if the quote was real because there was a lot of stuff floating around, but basically she kind of pivoted her platform and made that a big piece.
Essential piece.
And as hypocritical as we are as a people, that's one of those things where yeah, I'm with it, but I don't want that to be out front. And people ain't, you know what I'm saying? Black women was like, what you mean that's what we need in the hood?
Oh,
like what you know what I'm saying? What is you talking about?
Right.
Knowing, it gets used by everybody. I mean, it's a part of society, but I think those subtle turns, at the very end,
last minute.
But with Warnock and Herschel, it's just Warnock versus Herschel.
Yes.
And it's like they're trying to put him in to get power.
Yeah.
Warnock is trying to get in to do a good job.
Yeah.
And it's like, y'all are really looking at it and just not even giving a fuck. Like, how is it that close where you got to have a runoff? Now, I'm weary of the runoff.
Okay.
Because that means y'all gotta go out and do it again.
Yeah. Well, the same thing happened, what was it, a year and a half ago? When Warnock got in office in the first place.
Oh, that's true.
So he won from a runoff.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe they can get them people mobilized.
Man, and it's like 49.2 and 48.4. I think it was something like that.
Something weird, yeah.
Something where it's the close, where you like the distance and how many people. It's like you want to round up that many people and just slap shit out of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's you like, what are y'all? Why?
And
somebody brought it up on Twitter too. They was like, "Hey, Lamont, wasn't it somebody that called in and got real indignant with you on Karen's show?" And I was like, "Yes."
Oh yeah.
I want to talk to him.
Yeah, sir. Call back, please.
He was Friday. He said, "You think we dumb down here? We slow? We ain't slow. We in Atlanta. We not." And I was like,
slow to get to the polls.
Something.
Champ. What's going on?
Jeez, what are y'all doing? So.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah, we shall see. So,
do we cover the show?
Well, you were in and out. So
yeah.
now
Okay.
Here,
well, I'm here. Yes.
Yeah, so appreciate everybody.
Yes.
So I wanted to have some footage and some still pics prepared, but I'm still organizing a lot of the stuff. So that won't happen today.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to the Instagram, let me put the Instagram up there. I'll put it in the chat as well. It's on Instagram and Twitter. And it's FFL The Tour. One way to see some of the images. And then also hashtag FFLDC. And what we're talking about is a Foolishness Friday, which was in DC, Sunday at City Winery. And it came off.
Yeah.
It came off.
Yeah.
People showed up and showed out.
Yeah. Sitting in the audience from my standpoint, right? Because I was as you mentioned, on the technicals.
Yeah.
And the audience here's how the audience was different from New York. New York was like a, rolling around in their chair laughing type of audience.
Yeah.
Right? This audience, as they were laughing though, at least from where I was, the ones that could tell what I was doing, were very much trying to be interactive with me.
Okay.
Hey, you need to tell Karen to do this. I'm like, I'm back here, sir.
Yeah,
I'm on this task right now. Hey, let me get that mic real quick. We're not at that. So they were very amped to participate on that level. But then when it came around to the actual Q&A, like they wanted to throw you a funny line type of thing, but they didn't want to ask a question.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like whatever they was sipping on during the event and prior to was some great stuff because they were in there having a ball.
Well, why not get you fined?
Yeah, they were having a ball. But when it came to the Q&A part, I think New York had a bit of the upper hand and that people were more willing to get on the microphone. But they were absolutely willing to come up to me to tell me what needed to be done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was an interesting crowd. Man.
Yeah, it was an interesting crowd.
They came from all over still.
And it came from all over. I would even jump out there. Let me make sure I put the chat back up. I would even say, I would say about a quarter was out of towners.
Yeah, that's fair.
About a quarter.
That's fair. And like way out of towners at that.
Like way.
As far as south is Florida.
Yeah.
As far west as, like Kane said, Vegas and
well, there was somebody in there from Cali.
And Cali, right? In Cali.
Part, but I would say about a quarter. And
then you had people come from like up north, like, Rochester, New York and all this other stuff. Like,
yeah.
So from far up, like people drove 7-8 hours to come to this thing.
The fact that there was a group that drove from Florida, I thought that was Outstanding. I thought that was it was just, and it was a bigger room too.
Right. So this one
people.
was shy of just under 400.
Yes.
Right. So it's almost twice, almost double the amount.
New York was 250.
Yeah. So yeah. Almost double the amount as New York.
Oh, my man said he drove from Syracuse. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's what's up.
Oh, Jay Elite was there. Jay Elite Jay Elite didn't make herself known this time.
Yeah,
did you see it?
Yeah, up front with the
I didn't.
The colorful, the Jay Elite uniform.
Oh, the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see her. this time. She didn't make herself known.
The
to
cape.
me.
She had a cape.
Oh, okay.
And a superhero.
My
mask.
bad, Jay. I didn't see you this time. You ain't say nothing to me anyway.
Right.
I don't know. Guess I had that busy look on my face. I don't know what that was about, but
yeah. So there is video, and so we're working on that on demand portion of it. So stay tuned, be patient. And I was trying to keep the next location a secret, but Karen already put it out there. So
well, she did.
Yeah, this week.
Oh, I didn't hear. I was listening to her on. She said something about it today or something.
No, Tuesday.
Oh, really?
And she wants to go one of two places. It's Atlanta or Oakland, California.
Oh, okay.
So that's what it is.
All right.
That's what it is.
Now, if you had your druthers, which would you try to do first?
Well, we're not going to necessarily pontificate and get people all excitable, and just know that.
Where are we leaning?
Yeah.
We're going to ski or swim?
So if it was one of those two places, it would definitely be domestic in the continental United States.
Continental U.S.
Yeah,
Got it.
So definitely. Does that narrow it down?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. It will definitely be on either the East Coast or West Coast.
Yes.
Got it.
There it is. America.
Right.
So there's that. Veterans. I was doing a veteran check and I saw a couple people. It's funny on my timeline, not funny, but around this time of year, I always see more and more people that I never knew served.
Oh, yeah.
Like I saw Royale Watkins, Donnell Rollins. I saw like about 10 people who I didn't know had served in the military.
You know why when you say that? Because the older year, because like so many people do that right out of high school or right after college, and they don't. They might not be lifers, so they might do a 4 or 5 year bid or whatever the case is, and then now so far removed from it, you don't even realize
30 years ago.
30 years ago I served. It's like yeah.
I saw Royale Watkins. He was like a young 20-year-old. This is the caption. He said a young 20-year-old going after Iraq. So then I had to do the math, and I was like, you talking about 1990, 91. And I was like, dang, he didn't even look like himself. Donnell didn't look like himself. I saw Earthquake. He didn't look like himself. Just super, super young.
Yeah, right.
But it's, I always wonder about the experience of the black man in the military. Because they specifically, those three don't do no bits on what it was like. They don't do no comedy on
I've
that.
heard Earthquake talk about it.
I've heard him mention it. When I was,
but I don't know that he does it in his routine. But like he does a bit, like if he's being interviewed.
Yeah, right.
I've heard him do a bit about it like that. Yeah, but I've never heard him do it.
What did he say? He said he dropped a bomb.
Yeah.
He said he dropped a bomb.
He said dropped he dropped a nuclear.
Yeah,
a nuclear bomb, and he said everybody started running. He said, "What y'all running for? If it goes off, ain't no way you can run and make it out of here. Everybody's gone. We want to be dust." Yeah.
But I don't like. I don't know if I know of anybody that favorably articulates their time in the military and just
the one. Well, it's the ones that I guess it depends on how you make your career of it.
Yeah, well, career guys,
career guys love it. You know what I mean? Because
go to the balls and all of
But I know people now that are still been in it for 20 plus years, and that's just their lifers or some that have done their 20. Or so, and recently retired, before 50.
Sinbad. Somebody said Sinbad. I didn't know that. Did I know that?
Oh, really? Sinbad?
I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. A lot of people, served on the low, but you're right. Like I think they just did it because it was safe, like a safe option.
Safe? When was
like a safe option as far as like maybe because some people do it like, man, I don't even know where life is taking me right now. I can do this.
Okay. I was about to say, when was it ever safe?
In other words, as long as I behave myself, I can't get fired. You know what I mean? It's a safe option. Yeah. You know what I mean? Until I figure something else out. Maybe I can learn a trade in here while I'm here.
Till that war break out.
Until that war breaks out.
You got to go. You know what I mean?
That's when you tell them, I can only see left. I don't know.
Conscientious objector.
Yeah, right.
I would just put me in the kitchen. I'll be a cook.
So, I got bone spurs all of a sudden. It's not gonna work for me.
Yeah, right. So yeah, but shout out! I want to say thank you because he's probably watching. He made. You never know. J. Brown, man, that was for him to come through the show on his way out of town. He literally was heading to the airport. And I said, turn that car around, man. We need you over here at 7:30. And so that was
got him that accessor ride from wherever he was staying.
Now that the show is over, I can kind of let y'all in on some scoop.
Mm-hmm.
So, and for those of you that were there, it was imagine this. I got you hanging on the edge of your seat. It was supposed to be Jay and George Wallace.
Mm-hmm. Because they were
in town already working.
Right.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Man, the roof, when Jay came out as a surprise guest, the roof already went off.
Mm-hmm.
If it was him and George, man, that place would have been burnt to the ground.
Yeah, because he came out and mashed it up.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Instantly
mashed it. You know what I couldn't get a gauge on? Karen's reaction. I might have not just been paying attention because I know it was a complete surprise.
Yeah.
Right. What was because you were sitting next to her?
I was watching him.
Okay.
Because I didn't see her either.
Okay.
But I heard it was a complete surprise.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was curious if I don't know if she said anything after you.
Yeah, but George was coming. Uh-huh. He had agreed. Now here's the funny part.
Mm-hmm.
George confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Jay never confirmed.
Hilarious.
So it's just how it goes. So he had to take a reschedule and he had to fly out of town Sunday morning. So it just didn't happen. But
but Jay came out and mashed it up, man.
Yeah.
What's funny is he was in the green room, waiting to come out, and I had to run back there for something. And I was like, I didn't realize he was in there. I was like, oh. I was like, Jay, what's up, man? Like, I appreciate you coming out. I work with Lamont. He's like, yeah, man. I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was my bad.
Yeah.
Probably. I was like, you know what? I don't even know what I was.
Yeah.
Why I bothered with that one?
Yeah.
But he came out and he was lightning.
Oh yeah.
Lightning when he came out. But he's
very private. Very reserved.
Yeah. He was also, but I feel like I would have done the same thing if I was him, and I was just waiting to.
Absolutely.
I just like, all right, man, cool. That's good for you.
Yeah. Thanks.
I don't even know why. I don't even know why I said that in that moment. I was like, it's I don't know.
Yeah, he's that guy, but he's earned it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Been in the business on stage for 72 years.
And it was the other young lady,
Sylvia.
Yeah. She came out and she was mashing up the impressions.
Yeah.
And when
52 years in the business.
When y'all have got to see, I guess you'll see it when the program comes out.
Yeah.
But when she does the visual impression of Michelle Obama,
that's my favorite.
I almost lost it.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I almost lost it.
I've been seeing that for well over 10 years.
Oh, really? My God. I've never seen that.
It tickles me every time.
I was like, wow. Because she was doing voice impressions and so forth, Whoopi Goldberg's and whoever. She did this whole transformation. She turns around from the audience and does like a full hair transformation real quick and turns around.
Looks
and the visual,
like
I was like, yo, if she didn't nail that, I don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So she was fantastic, man. Yeah.
This week I kind of missed most of the news.
Uh-huh.
There wasn't really a lot though, was it?
I'm kind of with you.
Kyrie Irving, I was looking for stuff.
Kyrie, the lottery, and it was all elections. The lottery. It was all elections.
Elections. Everybody was so tight, but too about the elections. Like you know which way it's gonna go.
Yeah.
It's either gonna go your way or the other way.
Right. Yeah. And I feel like it just kind of not went middle of the road, but I don't think anybody. It was the red wave, as they say.
Well, that didn't happen. So
they were expecting didn't happen.
Yeah.
So it kind of things remain fairly. The one result I want to see just because it's here locally, and I just couldn't find it or wasn't paying attention. Remember when we were doing the bit about the campaign ads?
Yeah,
those two ladies in Virginia. It was like a Latina lady.
Yeah, Yesli Vega and
who won that one?
I think Yesli lost.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
she
definitely lost.
Okay.
Yeah. Spanberger.
Yeah. I was like that was the one, man. I remember one night I was home and I don't normally watch live television, and if that was not every other commercial,
it was the worst.
I was like, I just need to know who wins this. Okay, so good. You satisfied that one for me. Thank you.
So Wes Moore, your guy Wes Moore, is the new Maryland's first black governor. We gotta give it up for him.
Yeah, hey.
That's major. I mean, that's super major. So I'm doing a little research, and the third black governor ever behind
in the history of the United States.
Yes, I was kind of shocked at that. I was like, wait a minute,
I did not know that.
So, I think it's Wilder, Dinkins. Did Dinkins ever go governor?
Dinkins was mayor of New York.
He never.
Nah, hell no. They barely had one.
So
term.
It's Douglas Wilder in Virginia. So who's the third? I mean, who's the second?
Oh, New York still.
Dinkins?
The dude that was like
the blind guy.
Yeah. I forget his name now. Yeah. And he was the lieutenant governor. Patterson.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, and he was lieutenant governor.
He said Massachusetts.
Oh yeah, there was a guy in Massachusetts. I forget his name now.
Patrick in Massachusetts.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe it wasn't the blind guy.
No, it was the blind guy.
So that's 4. That would be 4.
Well, then sure.
Oh, they're coming with the facts in the chat. They say it's total 5 in total.
Yeah.
Deval Patrick.
Right. My man, I forget the other dude. You just talked about in New York.
Douglas Wilder.
But he was lieutenant governor, the blind cat, and then I can't remember what happened to the governor.
And then the
governor had to step
down. So
he
wasn't elected. So he wasn't
elected, but I think he did go for the because I think he maybe did 2 years and he got the bonus term.
But he wouldn't be in this list.
Oh,
because he wasn't elected.
I mean,
top 3. I mean, we're talking about the third.
The king dies, the prince becomes the king. He's still the king.
No, it's not the same for stats. It's not the same.
Okay, but I think he got voted in for another term.
Yeah, but you're already there. It doesn't count in the stat book as an elected.
He could have lost it.
Man.
He was subsequently elected.
For the sake of how they do history.
Okay, sure.
So this is Wes Moore is the third
campaign and one governor. Okay, got it.
Duly elected governor. No stolen election.
So we go into the swearing in, the inauguration.
I'm with it because it's going to be official. Let's do it. Let's reporting live from Moore headquarters. You know what I'm saying? I'd do it.
It'd be in Annapolis, right?
Yeah, it's right down the way. Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, that's gonna be a big deal.
Okay, maybe. Maybe we go. See what's happening.
We gotta try to get him, on the show.
I mean, he definitely would have come on 2 weeks ago. The way he was doing everything. He was everywhere. He was everywhere.
Yeah.
He was at your neighborhood Starbucks.
Yeah. He was
serving samples.
Now, because so here's the thing, it may be different now. I just want to interview him just because he's one person removed from Barack Obama. Commercials, did you hear the commercials?
Yeah, my friend Wes Moore.
I was like, oh, wow, with friends like that,
right?
Who can lose?
Mm-hmm.
And then Oprah, old dramatic ass, is Wes Moore comes from the same side of Baltimore I came from. I was like, you don't know him.
Oh yeah,
you don't know. But you got Oprah and Barack. So what's that about? How big do you have to be to come out of sheer obscurity?
Yeah, because what was he doing before this?
No, who knows? No one knows the guy before 6 months ago.
It's very Obama-ish, actually.
This is what I'm
very Obama-ish.
This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you see that guy right there? Reminds me of himself.
Yeah. My friend,
got a black wife?
Wes Moore.
I like it.
I was like, wow. I said he's essentially the chosen
one.
Yeah. And that's gotta tell you something. That's gonna lead somewhere. You heard it here first.
Can't get 2024. It's too soon.
No, he's young. Let him matriculate. Do
32.
Do two governors.
Two bids. Yeah.
Two governorships.
So that's by 20
8 years.
Yeah. So
because he's in his 40s, maybe early 40s.
He can't.
Oh, you only think he's 40?
No.
Oh.
I don't. He can't be 50. Was what I'm saying. Like,
no,
he can't,
absolutely not.
He's probably.
He
if I
might
were to
just be 40.
guesstimate.
He might
No.
Let's see. Let's go to the internet.
No.
Let's go.
I'm going to. Okay, we're going to go to the internet.
Yeah,
So
we're going to the
my guesstimation would be. No, I didn't say anything in the chat.
Yeah,
don't
say
ruin
that
it for
in
me.
the
In
chat.
the
Yeah,
chat.
don't do it in the chat.
I want to say he's between 44. No, not 44.
No, he's not that old.
42 and 45.
I'm going to give him 40.
No, he's definitely older than 40.
Oh, let me line up. Let me see if I can line up. Where is that at?
Holy!
No.
How dare?
Where is it?
What?
I just tested it the other day.
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay.
Right.
But I'm going to say, I got to be precise then without going over. 43. Okay. My answer will be 43.
Okay, mine is 40.
2000.
40. How old?
You know I'm basing everything on 2000, right?
Yes.
Okay, 43.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, 43. There's no way he's 40. 40, nah, you cutting yourself short.
Oh, 40.
What?
44.
Thank you. Told you.
That was good. That was a good guess. Okay.
Almost had it right on the nose.
Yeah.
And here go Jay Elite. I just said don't post the shit.
Yeah, there she go.
And here she go. Gotta be right. Gotta be first.
So you give him 8. You give him two terms.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first term is what is it? 4 years for governor?
Yes.
Yeah. So the first term is we were
2022.
We were filling our way through, and I don't see him doing anything egregious. Well, we don't know that, but I mean, it's from a policy wise.
Please,
so that's
Lord,
4 years.
Don't let him Andrew Gilliam the state of Maryland. Please,
Andrew Gilliam. Where's
don't Gilliam the joint up, please.
So the the 8. So what is that? What year is that?
That's 2030.
Term. It's 2030, and it'll be 52-ish, 53.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about. I think that's. I think they letting you know something. They telegraphing the play.
Mm-hmm.
They letting you know.
Yeah,
he's safe. He's non-threatening.
Yeah,
he speaks well.
Got that fully clean-shaven face and head.
That's it. They love that. They love it. He's fit. He's in shape.
He's got a family. Good family, man.
Good family. Yeah.
What is that? I don't know what his kids. I know he has maybe 2 kids.
I saw 2 daughters. I think. That's the prototype.
Wait a minute.
Where have we seen that before? Yeah, that looks familiar.
Well, that's the Black Manchurian. The Black Manchurian candidate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the formula.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why the Obamas like him so much. Yeah. Reminds me of me and Michelle.
My friend Westmore.
Looks like my family.
Yeah.
Okay.
So kudos to him though. But what I understand.
Now just tell them, just come in here like you say, don't touch nothing.
Yeah, don't touch nothing.
There's nothing. Everything is fairly cool.
Everything's really working. It's a red state.
Yeah.
You got a red governor who just handed you the keys.
Just
kind of, keep it moving.
Like,
people are kind of
decorate. Yeah, don't go, changing the carpets and doing too much. Just put your pictures up.
Yeah.
It's cool. Everything's all right.
You don't really have to do much.
Man. Just hit the autopilot, take a nap. Yeah. They wake you up when we land in so that you
roads every
once in a while. Just
a little bump for educators.
Right. Yeah. Keep the infrastructure straight.
Make sure my trash gets taken. Keep it simple.
Right. Reopen back the polling stations that they closed in 2020.
Yeah.
Just simple stuff, man.
Keep that casino money kind of coming and going.
Yeah. Get them crabs back in the ocean.
Get the simple stuff.
Get the crabs back, champ.
Get that crab population thriving.
Yeah, that's all we need, bro. Don't start going crazy with your thoughts.
The tolls on the easy pass. Keep that where it's at.
Yeah.
What else could he do to just be still?
Yeah,
Maryland,
right. Yeah.
Maryland is pretty much is running itself.
It's running itself, right? Don't go overboard, champ. You should be fine. That's that. But it was the opposition.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
He had some changes,
his poster though.
Oh, what was the poster?
It was Cox. It's your freedom.
Oh, it's your.
That
freedom.
Was the tagline. It's your freedom.
Like freedom is on the line.
That's my question. I was like, whose freedom are you referring to, sir?
Who's freedom?
Anytime you see a campaign poster,
oh man,
by someone who does not look like you, and the tagline is "It's your freedom."
Wow,
you gotta ask, who are you referring to, sir?
Well, here's the tricky part because I've never seen these campaign posters. So where were they, and who was he talking to?
Oh, all you gotta do is, I was driving through Prince George's County, and there's a certain point. obviously at several different points in the county where you can cross over a county line.
Okay.
All I did was cross over the county line.
Oh, to another county.
To another county that's maybe less populated by,
Wow.
And like the place, it was a library, and it was just peppered with the signs, and they were big,
full life
5x5, 6 by whatever.
Yeah.
It's your freedom. And I was like, whoa, damn, whose freedom are we talking about?
That's that fear mongering real big.
Yeah. I was like, damn. And I was like, wow.
They're coming for it. I'm surprised they ain't had that, like every 100 yards or as you're driving, it's like a different sign.
Right.
When you're coming into Atlantic City.
Yes.
It was like, it's your freedom.
Yeah.
They're coming for it.
Right.
Everything's up for grabs.
Right. I was like, wait a minute, champ. My freedom? And I was looking, I was like,
they're in your backyard. And then they're in your back seat.
Right.
Yes.
Is it me y'all talking about? Like, I said, no, sir.
Wow.
Because quite frankly, I think even his second go round, I think I voted for Hogan.
Well, I think we all did.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not adverse to voting for a Republican.
Well, let me tell you.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not, this ain't party line. I got to go straight down the thing. You know what I mean? I think I voted for Hogan, who's very much a Republican.
So let me do a little share.
Okay.
Allow me to share, if you will.
Sure.
As a technique, as an immature voter, what I would have done in that situation.
Okay.
So Larry Hogan's Republican, not a bad governor, right? He had no chance to lose the first time, I don't think, or the second time.
I can't remember who he ran against the first time.
Your man Ben Jealous.
The first time.
When Dave Chappelle was going door to door. Yeah.
The first time it was Ben Jealous. The second time, I think it was Anthony, the dude that's Attorney General now. Anthony Brown, right?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, he had no chance.
Right.
Yeah. So in that situation, here's what I would have done. I'm not saying that this is what I did. But as I look, if I'm going party, because I either haven't done the research or I'm just like, around the Trump time, I just can't vote Republican. But if I think, and I know I'm not the only one that does this, if I know or have to think that you're going to win, but you're in the other party, I'm not, or even believe that you should win. I'm not going to vote for you. I'm just not going to vote for you.
You're just going to abstain. You're going to leave that one blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel like, and is that a apolitical? Is that a lazy? Is that a lazy? Does that do my ancestors dirty?
No, because I do that. Like, I mean, because one can still participate in the voting process, but you don't have to fill out every single one.
Okay.
Right? Because I do that. Like, for example, if I'm just ignorant to the position that's open. Right. And I know nothing. I'm not just going to be like, I'm going to just go ahead and Democrat this up.
Right.
I'm like, nah, I don't know anything about these guys. I'm just not going, I'm going to leave that blank. But I can still participate in I actually read up on, because not only are you voting for people, but you're also voting for issues. Right? Referendums and such. Right. So like I read each and every one of them, and the ones that I agreed with, I voted in positive, and the ones that I didn't vote for.
Yeah.
Like the marijuana thing. Like I voted for that. I'm like, it's like,
it's about time.
It's about time that happened.
Yeah,
then get that done.
Let's get that.
There were other things, infrastructural wise that I voted for, and there were some things that, I think it had something to do with you have to be in the county. If you're going to run for a position, you have to have had residency for it. I think they extended the amount of time. Oh. You can't just move into a county and 6 months later you're running for something.
Yeah.
You had to be longer than that. I'm like,
we need that.
Yeah,
that's
you
fair.
got to live there. That type of stuff. So yeah.
But in the case of Hogan, if whoever he's running in, I know you have no chance. I'm not going to vote for mine, but I'm also not going to vote for him. Even though I may want that one, I'm going to just be like, yo, you got it, fam.
I agree with that. I agree with that. You still participated.
Okay, man. I just didn't want it to seem I'm disrespecting my ancestors because they died for my right to
but
do
you
that.
Exercised it.
Yeah, you're right.
If you didn't go,
right,
they'd be like, well, damn, dog, you couldn't even have went.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, and I'm just going to fill out one down here in the corner for the weed thing. That's it.
Yeah.
I ain't voting for it. But you still went. You did it.
Yeah.
Now, if he'd have lost by one,
right,
Or he, you know what I'm saying? Then that's your
it's
fault.
on me. It's on me.
That's your fault.
Like I said, that was a hypothetical. That was just purely a hypothetical. Yeah, well. All right, folks, look at the time. Man, who knew? It flew by. It flew by. Any unreadiness in the chat? Any questions?
I see a lot going on in the chat.
Yeah,
I'm just going to abstain. I'm just going not to.
It's been like that the whole time.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's a lot going on in there. I'm just like, I think we took
a lot of input.
We turned down a political road and everybody got mouthy. Everybody got real mouthy.
It got to.
Right. Yeah.
Got to typing.
Just go ahead and not to.
It's a lot of typing. All right. So there's that. Let's see here. What's upcoming? Thanksgiving is coming, and then
about 2-3 weeks from now.
Yeah, 2-3 weeks from now, and that should be fun. It was about 80 degrees this past week, and
it's going to be 50. I think after Sunday, it's going to be like 50.
Yeah, right on time.
So there's that.
Yeah, and I'm in favor of that because if you I don't know if the heat wave is tied to global warming. Because the unlearned among us, that's what they believe. But I don't think that's right. I think it's the cold. It's the super cold that's coming.
Yeah.
Is what the result of global warming. However, being 80 in November, some shit's wrong. Some shit's off. Yeah, I don't know.
As much as I enjoyed it did feel a little weird. Because even today, as rainy as it was
mild.
It was like 70. It was like 60 something, 70. I was like, yeah. It was
like Miami.
Yeah.
So that was a little scary.
Like, only reason why I selfishly like it is because, like, rarely in my birthday is this month.
Yeah.
And rarely is it ever, above 60.
Yeah.
And the last couple of years it's been like 65. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take this. Because I can go out, and actually go out and do something without, feeling cold and whatever about doing it. But that's very selfishly of me. But when it was 80 though,
it was a little.
That was a lot. Because I was wearing shorts. I wore shorts about 3-4 days last week, which is not normal.
No, I broke full sweats outside.
Yeah.
In November.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so I got leaves to rake and all that. I'm not doing none of that. That's it's hot.
But that was the best time to do it.
That's the best time to do it. But then you be all out there heat stroke in November. Who's going to explain that? Who's going to? How you going to tell that story? Nah, passed out.
Passed out.
What you doing?
Raking leaves. November.
What?
Oh, that was the best time. I got because in our area they you put the leaves on the curb and the city comes and has a big dump trucks and sucks up all the leaves.
It's your freedom.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was there. Well, first I sent the boy out. I was like, hey man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
About these leaves in the backyard. Go ahead and hit that up.
Yeah.
And by the time he put them all in piles, I was able to just kind of scoop them up and put them out front.
So that's the question. So this is my first time having a yard in a long time. Are you supposed to rake? Because I don't.
What do you just leave it for nature to decide?
That's what I did last year.
One can.
Oh, okay.
Because eventually they're supposed to like break down and
compost
and but sometimes if you have a yard like mine, that prior to the tornado of 2022, thank you very much, I had more trees in my backyard, and it would completely cover the grass and it would kill my grass.
Oh, so that's the problem.
Because my grass wouldn't get no sun because I did it one year. I did that. I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and knock and see what happens.
That's
Let
what
this thing
mine
compost
is now. Yeah.
And by March, half my grass was dead because it got no sun the whole winter.
Okay, so,
and, it ruined my grass. So I had to like completely go back and right. So I think it's good if you, if the leaves are like, let's say you run over it with a lawnmower and just like kick them back out real.
That's what I thought.
You can do that probably. But like the whole leaf, like after a while, that's going to get a nice good layer over your grass and it's going to get no sun the whole winter. I should
go cut instead of rake.
I would cut. Yeah. And just like, don't leave the bag on. Just let it.
Raking triggers me. It just, because I have memories. We had to rake regularly.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
And that was, taxing.
Yeah.
That is taxing work.
You get a blower.
We didn't have that.
I'm saying now. I didn't have that back in the day either. But I get a blower. You'd be all right. But
so you can't put it in a pile and then put it in the street. You have to bag it and have it hauled away.
No. Oh. No. You put it in piles.
Yeah.
In the street, not in the street, but like on your
the curb joint.
On your curb, and then they come with a massive.
Oh yeah, that doesn't happen.
Vacuum thing, and the guys there's like a crew of guys that'll rake it off your grass. and it goes into this big dump truck, and they haul it all away.
Yeah.
They do it 2 times in the fall, and then after that, it's on you to like bag it up and like really put it in a bag and leave it curbside for
That's
pickup.
a really nice.
Yeah, the taxes in my
good.
Oh, my town. I don't have an HOA, but the taxes that we pay, I can call the city and they show up. Oh, they do stuff. I'll never. They definitely do stuff. I know where my tax money is going.
Cut okay, Spoon said we cut with the lawnmower. Also, okay, yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah, just do that and you'll be fine. Like I might do that now because like, and here's the other horrible part about it, right? I did all that. Well, my son did most of the work, but all that work and got tons of leaves up in the backyard. Next morning, boop, it's like it never happened. And
it'll be I may do some video on this. It'll be a pretty easy job now, because here's another share before we get off. A friend of mine put me on to this government auction website. And I was playing around, and I got caught, and I won an auction. You know those industrial highway mowers? I just got one of those on accident. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I don't even know where. I got to go pick it up in a couple of days. I don't even know where I'm going to put it. 61-inch blades.
Wait, I got to know. Like, what was the bid? Like, why did you bid?
I bid because I was like, oh, man. I was having this conversation in my head about the leaves.
They should have never gave y'all niggas money.
I said, man, if I had a supersized lawnmower,
are you serious?
Get out there in 3 passes and the whole yard is done.
Hey.
And then I'd charge my neighbor and I'd do
I'm about to say, but for real though, mess around if you want to.
Yeah.
That joint could pay for itself real quick.
Very fast.
Real quick.
Very fast. So yeah,
I wish you lived in my neighborhood.
It's one of, you know, you see the little Spanish dude, and he's standing and riding with it. Yeah.
Yo, son, I wish, man, if you live by me, listen, because I am very over cutting my grass.
Yeah,
and I'm one more. What do they call it? Like when you get the living expenses bump with the annual increase,
cost of living
increase.
Inflation.
I'm one more cost of living increase from just hiring somebody because I am over it.
What size lawnmower do you have?
I got the regular lawnmower.
Push joint, okay, gas, electric.
So
you plug in and you.
Yeah, but I just some time and tedious and
Well, give Landscaping. I got the new name.
Okay,
Landscaping. Give us a call, man.
I might have to reach out.
I'll give you a good price.
I might take that.
I'll give you a good price.
Yeah. All you got to do now is get the little trailer joint to put it on.
I got to. I have to get that to go get it.
Hilarious. Yeah. No, but you have to. I mean, get one. Like,
to get one to have.
You gotta have one.
Yeah.
Hey, man, listen.
Hey, man, in this economy, man, you gotta have.
You gotta pivot. You gotta have multiple income streams. You know what I'm saying? And them joints right there. I mean, that's easy breezy once you get a hang of it.
Once I get a hang of it.
Yeah. You gotta practice in the backyard. Do some donuts. Figure it out.
Man, I'm telling you, 3 passes and my whole yard is done.
Oh man, I'm envious of that right now.
Yeah. It's let me see if I got a picture. No, I ain't got a picture. 61-inch FW. I forgot the name of it, but walk behind. Oh, Ferris. A Ferris mower.
I'm actually jealous.
FM Ferris mower. Walk behind.
I'm actually jealous.
Yeah,
I'm actually jealous.
So the key is I gotta make sure it fits in the shed. Because I don't think it will, but I gotta clear everything out of there.
Yeah.
And put that joint in there.
I'm jealous because if I had one of those, then I would cut my own grass. But not only would I do that, because like
neighbor on both sides. Neighbor on both sides. Let me get hey, this is a group rate. Just slide me this and I'll come by.
Because that's my, because I'm a negotiator and like the same crew cuts at least 4 people on my block.
Yeah.
Right. And they come at the same time every time. And I'm like, if I were to get on this, I would try to renegotiate for the block. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, hey man, you want to take care of some more people? You got like, what is it, 35 a cut? 25. You know what I mean? And like, or I could not.
Yeah.
So like I'm really about to try to negotiate that thing. But that's an easy.
And I was playing around and it just happened. It just kind of happened.
Listen. And they be in and out of there in 15 minutes.
Yeah, let me show you a picture. I got a picture to get you a reaction on camera. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh man, I'm jealous of that.
Yeah.
That and like if you gotta if they hustled you or if in the auction was one of those the backpack leaf blowers.
Oh, combo. Man, that's a new business.
I'm trying to tell you, that's a whole business because I'm telling, like I see those cats and I'm like, man, my leaf blower does not do that.
Well, it's fuller transparency. You know, I had the young one. I'm explaining to her. So on the site, they had a trailer, they had a lawnmower, and a pickup truck in different categories. And I'm showing her. I'm like, yo, that's a business.
That's a business.
That's a whole.
Yes.
Like. If you get those three pieces, that's a business.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, that's you get the right block, you know, you knocking out, you know, a whole block in like a Saturday on the quick 2 hours and you made all your money back the first Saturday and everything else is bonus after that.
All right, folks, there it is. I'll give you the update on that. I may post some pictures. Follow me online.
His big video.
Post some video. Post some pictures. You can follow me online at Mr. Lamont King and check me out and see that. And also, John Watson, Jon. Keep the H to yourself. Follow along for all the good vibes, man. Make sure ChaseCandleCompany.com and DrunkenFruit.com and everybody that came out to the show. And everybody stay tuned for the video. Stay tuned for the on-demand. It is happening. And then stay tuned for details of the third show, Who's Inspired Day Live, the tour, which is happening at a yet to be announced.
2023 near you.
Yeah, 2023. Sometime next year. It's quarterly, so you got to do the math.
So Q1.
Yeah, do the math.
Know, for those that follow, you know, things by the quarter, Q1 people, maybe Q1, early Q2.
Yeah. When is your birthday?
It's the 19th. That's next Saturday.
Okay,
next Saturday.
Okay. So if people want to, you know.
Oh, that's
they might want to fly in and see you.
No, I was going to put up my Cash App if you're feeling froggy. No, but put up the show Cash App. Put Cash App the show.
Yeah, Cash App the show.
Cash App the show.
And if you designate,
and then tagline it, "Happy Birthday to me," and all proceeds will go
there it is.
where they're supposed to go.
Easy.
Yeah,
that's easy.
Cash App the show.
I'll give you a good price.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
there
saying?
you go.
All right, y'all. Gotta go. We still got work to do.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all next time. We'll see y'all next time.
Wow, wow.
What is that?
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad official.